Alright folks, well welcome to Big Woods State Forest. We made it. This is my first adventure into a state forest. Well, I shouldn't say first time, but it's actually my first time getting out and actually walking. I was near, there's a state forest out in Appomattox, near Bear Creek State Park. It's actually connected to Bear Creek State Park. And you know, just driving through, and I just kind of wanted to see what a state forest does. Apparently they manage for timber harvest. But yeah, I got some newly planted pines. I don't want to get up in there, you know, it looks like tick central. But obviously they harvested this area some years ago and they replanted these pines to take their place. So maybe in 20, 30, 40 years, this will be harvested again. So beautiful. But we're going to see if we can walk to the swamp. Once we get in the woods here, I'll keep it quiet so I don't scare off the deer. I mean, just my scent and presence alone. I'll probably scare off the deer anyway. But we're going to see if we can make it to Big Woods Swamp. Trail looks kind of iffy. No, not really. Just got a clear path through the shrubs here. Now, if you want to do something other than just walking or boating in a state forest, you need to have a special permit, which is $16. Now, my intention was to come up here and go fishing in the swamp, but I thought better of it. You know, one is a swamp. I haven't seen many swamps that are too high up to support a thriving fish ecosystem, or as far as being able to catch something that I would like to catch. But there might be a state forest down in the future where it has a nice lake in there. I believe the one that I was talking about outside of Bear Creek State Park, it had a nice sized lake and I could foresee myself fishing in there, but I didn't feel like spending $16, and Lord knows when I'll be in my next state forest. Well, you go through one thick brush of the trail, you quickly find another one. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking. So we'll turn it back around. But I could definitely use a tree guide or a perennial and shrub, you know, a shrub guide to help me figure out some of these trees. Now this is sassafras right here. It's going dormant. That's the sassafras sapling. The natives would use that to make tea out of it. I forget what kind of medicinal properties sassafras has, but I remember someone making me some sassafras tea when I lived in West Virginia. It's okay, you know, it's not going to beat out sweet tea, which is my favorite, but you know, it's a regular herbal tea. You might get some fish out of this. It looks deep enough. There might be something going through there. I would question oxygen levels because it's kind of still, it's not moving. Yeah, but there's the swamp. Technically, we made it. Alright, so we are actually back. I was driving, heading home, and Big Woods Wildlife Management Area was here. This actually seems a lot better than going into the state forest. I know just reading some of the reviews, some of the wildlife management areas just aren't as well maintained, but this looks nice and compacted enough to where nothing grows, or they come in and keep it mowed. A little bit of something grows here, but not too much. But yeah, this seems more pleasurable. I'm not knocking a bunch of shrubs out the way. Don't feel like I need to go out and buy a machete nearly as much. But we're out here. It's another boring pine forest. This is just a huge block. You do see some deciduous trees. You have some hollies over here. Those are evergreen, so you know they're going to stay green all year round. The two different entities here. The wildlife management area being maintained by the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, the DGIF, and I believe well, I know the state forest comes under the Department of Forestry. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. It's time for me to eat. Go home and eat some of the leftovers that Officer Dick's too bougie to eat, because we got a lot of food in the house and I don't intend to toss it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed Big Woods State Forest, Big Woods Wildlife Management Area, and also Piney Grove Preserve. Not a whole lot to see, but you can definitely get some walking in. But otherwise, I hope you take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you on the next adventure. Peace.